Leo Senchianea, Inepo Machu Tokik Deak, In Pascua Nevo Hoak. Hello, I'm Lucero. I'm a member of the Pascoyaqui tribe. I'm double majoring in Law and American Indian Studies and minoring in Spanish at the University of Arizona.
Hi, my name is Katrina, long for Cat, and I am from the Tohono O'odham Nation. I was undecided and recently changed my major to a math major. We are part of the Native SOAR program, which stands for Student Outreach, Access, and Resiliency.
And this is Get It Together with Kat and Lucero.
So, why did you come to the University of Arizona?
I originally didn't want to come to the University of Arizona, but I felt like, after thinking about it for a while, that I had more support here on campus than I would have had at any other campus. And since my education is my number one priority, I felt like the support here would really help me, since I didn't have that much, support with my higher education. So why did you come to the UA, Kat?
Honestly, it was difficult for me to choose a college. My family members didn't go to college and I didn't have experience with colleges. The reason I chose U of A was because I've came here before with band days in marching band, which was really amazing, and I am a first generation student. What was your thoughts about college in high school?
Well, I was really familiar with college. My sister started going to college, or here to the university, when I was around 7 years old. And she would bring me on campus and take me to her classes. So, I grew up very familiar with the U of A campus and just with, the concept of college and coming to college. So, I think this influenced me a lot throughout, my whole education. I tried to do as good as I could in all my classes, even throughout elementary. I tried my best in all my courses, and I ended up going into advanced learning courses, and in high school I joined an international baccalaureate program, and I think that really helped me a lot. So it kind of built my foundation.
Well, I am the youngest of my siblings, but I am the first to go to a university or a college even, so I didn't really have exposure to colleges. And my high school experience was completely different. I didn't take college prep classes, and I am still here. So those classes help to get ahead, but it's fine if you don't take them. And it's like that episode of Two Broke Girls where one character says, I think I can handle it. I went to Wharton. And the other character says, well, I went to Harvard. And the third character says, and I went to juvie. And we're all standing here in an apron. So this quote, or from TV show, it means that no matter what your decision is, you'll end up in the same place. I've decided to come to college because I wasn't sure on my future career, and I felt that being exposed to my options would help, and it has. Although I was still undecided for a long time, it has helped narrow down my decision to become a math major.
So although Kat and I had different exposures, we're actually quite similar because both of us are first-generation college students, and what that means is we're both the first in our families to pursue higher education and try to receive our bachelor degrees. And I think that says that, although what that should say to you all is that no matter where you come from, you can do whatever you want. So Kat and I put together some tips that we have for you to help you guys succeed in college.
Yeah, the first tip is to make friends. Not just any friends, though, the ones that matter. Like making friends who work at restaurants so they can bring you free food.
Yes, those kinds of friends are great. The second tip is to pick your classes early, and this helps with just you already know your schedule and the times you'll be on campus or off campus, the times you'll be in your dorm or in class. But this also helps you with knowing like where your classes are going to be and how far apart have to be walking between your classes and the time that you have between them.
The third tip is to ask questions. Don't be afraid that your question is dumb or think of it as if no one comes from the future to stop you from doing it, then how bad of a decision can it really be?
So tip number 4 is finding out what D2L is and learning how to navigate it. D2L stands for Desire to Learn, and it's a program used by the U of A and some other in-state schools, as well as out-of-state schools, to help you learn or like receive your courses, as well as like submit assignments and stuff like that.
Tip number 5 is to stay organized. Find a campus map before class begins, or even a building map, because I actually got lost in the building looking for the native soar class because the stairways were kind of weird to me. There was one stairway that only goes up and one that only goes down, and I thought that was pretty weird.
And to go along with that, you might also want to keep a planner or insert your assignments inside your task manager on your phone. This helps you keep you organized, as well as letting you know ahead of time when something is due, so you have time to actually do it. So tip number 6 is to take advantage of the free things on campus, whether it be think tank, free tutoring hours, or free shirts on campus, or even free food. All of it is for you and for your benefit, so it doesn't hurt taking advantage of all those things.
Well, that's all our tips, and our quote of the day is, life is just a bunch of mistakes.
But without these mistakes, we wouldn't have success, and to have success, you have to be willing to learn from your mistakes.
Well, it's time for us to make like a banana and split.
Or make like a cheap and deep.
Or make like a tree and leave.
Or make like a bird and get the flock out of here.
So remember to get it together, stay alive until next time. Holy cheesecake, we forgot to tell you our daily fact.
Okay, so our fun fact is that U of A's Native American enrollment population is 1%. So 1% of the whole student body of the University of Arizona is Native American, or classifies as Native American.
I know we need to get it together, and so we have a second conclusion, and we're just going to say some lyrics from random songs and from different artists. The first one is, in the end, it doesn't even matter.
Because I'll be here.
It started with an alright scene.
But I won't just survive, you'll see me thrive, and I won't just conform, 'cause my roots, they run deep.
Just keep on making the same mistakes, hoping that you'll understand.
So the lyrics that we used came from Linkin Park, Alicia Cara, My Chemical Romance, Katy Perry, and Ed Sheeran.
So now that we got it together, I hope that you get it together too.
And remember to bear down.
It's okay, we have thunder.
Come on, cat, let's go eat.
Okay.